Robin comes with what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of hands. Hey everyone, it's Smokey here, and I'm excited to bring another review to you all today. And today we will be reviewing the Mezco Robin figure. This is a really cool figure. I think it just came out for pre-orders earlier this year. I'm pretty sure, or maybe like late last year, but it wasn't that long before the pre-orders came out and it got released, which kind of shocked me a little bit because I would, I know there's some other figures like the, I think it's the Gaslight Batman or something. That one's been out on pre-orders for a while and it hasn't came out yet. So just seeing this one come out so quick, that's pretty cool. But yeah, we're gonna go through this today. We're gonna go through the box, look at the articulations, the details, accessories, and then I'll be giving my final opinions at the end. So let's check this figure out. I'm excited. And this is the back of the box, actually. I started with that first just because that illustration is cool. Look at that picture of Robin on there. Mezco does a really good job with these. I definitely like when they do the different illustrations. The Ghost Rider one is probably my favorite. And at the side, we got the R for Robin. And this is what the front will look like when you purchase it. And you can tell it's like his utility belt and like it's like his outfit. So that's pretty cool. Now let's get it open and check it out. Okay, so here we go. We got Robin out, and yep, some things will fall. But wow, look at all these accessories. That is what I like a lot about Mezco. You get what you pay for. Like, they do not cease to amaze me. Sometimes this is amazing. So let's definitely start with just Robin, I guess, at first. We'll take him out and get some first impressions. Let me put these back. And go on to accessories. So here we go. We got Robin right away. And yeah, he is looking good. Let's get this plastic off. He got a little raincoat under his cape. It's like a raincoat. But yeah, let's get this off. Wow, they put a lot on here. Okay, I think we have to take this coat off first. Oh, they got straps on it too. Okay, so you want to be careful when you're getting this plastic off right away. So let's get this off. Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of some maneuvering. Okay, let me see. Be very careful right there so it doesn't. There we go. Okay. And we got all that off. Just put his cape back on. And his head sculpt. All right, that was actually not that bad. A lot easier than I thought it would be. So, there we go. And just looking at him right away, he looks good. Like all the different material looks good. The jacket feels really, really thick. Everything looks good so far. It's even wire on his hood, so it doesn't look crazy when it's up. But yeah, the initial impressions are good. And we will go into more detail here soon. Let's look at some of his accessories. Let's see if we can get him to stand up. Okay. And this is his first head sculpt, which looks good. Looks like he's kind of smirking a little bit. looks really good. The green on there looks good. There's not any paint leaks. But that first head sculpt definitely looks really good. And then for his second, we have his more angry face, which looks really good. And the teeth. This is probably the best Mezco has ever done with the teeth. I love Mezco. They're one of my favorite lines, but I'm sure you guys know one of the big complaints is the teeth. A lot of people think the teeth doesn't look as good, but these teeth actually look phenomenal. Sorry about it being so blurry. There we go. But yeah, these teeth look really, really good. Probably some of the best that they've done. And then Robin also comes with, oh my goodness, so many accessories. Okay, let's see how we can do this. Robin comes with what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of hands. So here are his first set of hands, which looks really good. You can see that they painted the backs right there. And then you can see the lines are sculpted in onto the hands, which are really good. So those are definitely really nice. For his other hands, Robin does come with a pair of like grabbing hands. So he can grab something, probably for like his bow or like holding the arrows. Yeah, this is definitely for his bow and arrow. You can see that those are definitely for like pulling back the bow, this hand. And then this one is probably for like holding the bow itself. So that's really cool. He does come with another pair of hands. Wow, each of these hands, they definitely have purpose to them because they look different. Like even the sculpt in this might be just him being able to carry, like hold the bow a different way maybe, because both of these hands are different from each other. But you can see, which is really cool. And he also comes with, it's crazy how like the differences are so minuscule, but still like important. So here are his other set of hands, and you can see these ones are just kind of like, they're like closed a little. Like it's like you can hold the arrow probably with this hand, or like a rope or something. This looks like he might be able to grab like a rope. He has those. And then he has, oh actually, so this is like a breather mask. So he does have like a hand, but the other, it's one hand and then it's this mask, which is really good. You can see the paint on it. The green looks really good. Definitely detailed. Let me see if I can get it a little brighter. Okay. You can see the mask. Looks really good. And then, okay, so he does have technically another set of hands, but they're both his left. He has this hand right here, which looks good. And then he has this hand as well, which comes with this really cool effect of him throwing like a batarang. And that's really cool. I like that a lot. It's like his hands throwing the batarang and the effects. I love that. That's so cool. Very cool. Very cool accessory. It also comes with his bow, which does have a string on the back and you can move it. So it looks like you definitely can get those really cool dynamic poses, like he's really shooting the arrows, and that's super cool. And the paint on it is good, the black and the red with the silver. It's really nice. So that's a cool accessory. He also comes with not one, not two, but 3 arrows. And the arrows are cool too. The paint, the red and the gray and the black. I like that they didn't really cheap out on the details. They kept them looking really good, and they painted them all, make them look more realistic. He also comes with 3 batarangs. Trying to get them out, they're so tiny. So he has 3 batarangs, which you can see looks really good. There is, I don't know if you can tell, but let me put these down. There is a little bit of sculpting inside of them. You can see there's little details in there of sculpting. And I think that's really cool that Mezco went out of their way to even just put that kind of detail in there. They could have left it a blank plastic, but they decided to put the sculpting, and that's something that's really cool. It shows that they really care about detail, and they just want to really impress their consumers. And he also comes with 2 of these red sort of batarangs or robin rings. I don't know what you would call them, but yeah, he comes with 2 of them like that, which looks really good. The red and the black and the sculpting inside of it. You can see it looks really good. And then he comes with a bigger one, which, let me see if I can get it out. A bigger one. And this one's really cool. Kind of gives me that like Batman Beyond vibe, but this is his bigger batarang. It looks like he could probably hold it or maybe even use it as like a weapon. Oh wow. He comes with all this stuff too. So we got some more accessories. This is awesome. 12 years later. Okay, I am back. Here we go. Can you stay like that, Robin? Yes, thank you. Okay, so for his other accessories, Robin does come with this really cool Robin stand, which that is nice. I'm glad that they did that. Here, actually, let's put him on it right now. That's perfect. Yeah, actually, that is perfect. Oh, I like that. Beautiful. Okay. And then, ooh, gotta be careful with this one. Robin does come with this sort of, it's like for his grappling gun, you can shoot this out, or I don't think he has a grappling gun, does he? Oh, it's for like his wrist. He has like a little launcher that you can put on his wrist. But that is really cool. And I think it's bendy wire. Let me see. I think it's bendy wire. Let's see. I don't know. I don't think it's bendy wire. I'm not gonna attempt it because I do not want to break it, but it doesn't feel, I don't know. It kind of feels like it is, but I'm not sure. But just please be careful, you guys. Guys and ladies, do not bend it too much and accidentally break it. Oh, okay, I see what it goes to. Here we go. It attaches to this right here. Oh, wow, look at that. That is tiny. Ooh. Okay, I do not have it in there all the way, but that's what it looks like. And I guess you would connect this to his wrist and you can have it shooting out. And that is really cool, but whoa, that is small. It just makes me nervous. I don't want to break anything, but you can see the wrist, this sort of like attachment looks really cool. They put the silver paint in there, the red, even has like the attachment on top is painted silver. So just that attention to detail is beautiful. And I'm glad Mezco is putting in that type of detail on their figures. Like, wow, that accessory is beautiful. And his last few accessories, oops, one just fell. His katana, which, wow, look at that katana. Beautiful, from the gold accents in there to the red. Oh, I caught you, don't you fall. To the red, this katana looks amazing. Hold on one second. There's so many accessories. They're all over the place. Oh, let me see. Oh no. Okay. So you can see his katana better. Like, wow, that thing is cool. I wonder if it comes with like a sheath. It doesn't, I don't think. Where you can sheath it to his uniform. That would be cool. But yeah, the gold, the silver, the red, that's beautiful. And he also, last but not least, comes with his staff stick, which, look at that. That's cool too. I love that they paint like all the little details and even add in the indents and like the different designs. Like, look at that. That feels like a completely different, like a grip. That actually feels like you're gripping something in the middle of the staff because of the ridges and the bumps. Because they changed how like the design is. They actually added, they sculpted in all of it and it's not painted. But that's beautiful. It's a beautiful staff. And then he comes with a stand as well, like a stick, so you can have them in dynamic poses, which this one's really cool. This might be the new one that I start using for my videos. I really like this. And those are his accessories, which was a lot. We went through it, guys. We did it. We got through the accessories, which is a lot. I'm not complaining. That's an amazing amount of accessories. I'm just double checking to make sure I didn't forget anything. Okay, nope. Those are his accessories, which is awesome. Okay. Now going further into details, just move some of this stuff out the way. Let's bring Robin closer here. Oh no. Okay, so going further into details, you can see that this Robin, definitely they put the time and effort into it. Like, the yellow looks really good. The pleather material that they use looks really good, and it's super thick. The bendy wire's thick. The stitching's double stitched. Looks really good. Like, even down to the knee pads. Like, they feel good. The pants feels good. The plastic on here looks really good. Just that green, that forest green. They did a good job putting the silver paints in there just to make the outfit stand out more, even on like his wrist gauntlets. All that, it looks really good. The belt has a nice gold on it, where it looks like it has like some dark paint in it too. So you can, here, let me see if I can zoom in. There we go. So that way you can, like, it looks more realistic. Definitely looks more realistic. And then down to like his outfit right here, this feels good. There is no bendy wire in there, but I don't think it needs it. The stitching looks good on this figure. You can see there is a bit of some bleeding, some green bleed on the back of the cape, but that's not a big deal at all. The cape feels really good. And you can even bring it down like this. Let's see. Oh, he still has a little piece of plastic in there. Oh, it's in his head sculpt. Just get that out real quick. Okay. Yeah, but just everything looks good. And look, the cape actually stays down. I was wondering that. I was like, will it stay down? And yeah, the cape stays down. Or the hood stays down. I said the cape. The hood does stay down. Yeah, the details of this figure is great. Even like the R, all of it, it looks really good. They did a good job on this figure. Mezco, they're killing it. I'm telling you, they're doing a good job. Now let's go into the articulation, because to me, that is important too. But because I know Mezco, you know, a lot of times the articulation's good, but we do get some situations where it could be hindered, like the 1989 Batman and the Mr. Freeze, which I still haven't did the review to, and I hope to be doing it soon for you guys. I did it with my son a while back, but we never got to finish it, and you know, it's kind of a silly video, and I'm not sure if like I should post it, you know, so I'm still kind of thinking about it, but that video is there. Hopefully I do get it out there. But oh yeah, look, even this part does actually have a wire in it, so you can get him in those poses where it looks like it's being swept in the wind. Oh, I like that. Okay, so now let's just take his jacket off, which is really easy to do. You just pull that off, and he has straps right here, so you put his arms back. I think you guys saw me do it a little bit earlier in the video. Be careful right here for the sharp parts right here on his gauntlets, the blade parts, because you don't want it to get caught in there and break it or break the straps. But really easy to get off, and we'll just pop his head back on, and we'll get into his articulation. So starting with the head, he can look side to side like that. His head does turn pretty good like that to the side. So like he can look left and right really good, and then side to side it actually bends well. He can look up about that much, and he can look down about that much, which isn't too much. He can bring his arms up to a T pose. You could probably do Y as well, but you don't want to stretch out this too much. He does have double jointed elbows, which looks really good. And let's see, double jointed elbows. There seems to be maybe like a butterfly joint in there, but it's small, so I would be careful. His wrist pegs do go, oh, they're tight, so be careful with those too. He can bend his wrist, you can see it. There we go. But be careful, please. Those definitely feel fragile. But yeah, he can bend them. They're just stiff. I guess they don't feel fragile, they feel stiff. But he can bend forward in that much, but you can see that it does start to get in, like hindered with the utility belt. So you want to be careful, because you don't want that to tear over time. So if you do poses, you probably want to do them, take a few pictures, and then probably get it out of that pose. But he can bend in that much. He can go left and right a decent amount. He bends back a decent amount as well, which is good. His legs come forward about that much. There's no upper thigh swivel. They are double jointed knees, which are very good. Double jointed knees. He does have ankle rocker down there, which Mezco is getting better at. These ankle rockers are getting nicer. So I do like that they do have a relatively decent ankle rocker. His boot does swivel, and you don't want to swivel this part of the gauntlet because the shirt is connected in there, so you don't want to tear that. But yeah, his legs come out about that far. You probably could do the splits, but you don't want to tear the stitching, so don't stretch it too far. But he can get a kick if you wanted him to be in like some sort of kicking pose where he was getting ready to kick somebody. You probably could line up that for him, so that's really good. And yeah, his legs go back about that far. So his articulation is really good on this figure. Overall, probably one of the better articulated figures that Mezco made. So I'm very, very happy with that. Let's get him back on the stand. And let's get into size comparison. So let's take him off the stand. Just need you to stand for a second for me, Robin, please. Please. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, so we got Robin standing. I don't have a lot of figures to do size comparisons with, so please work with me. One figure we can bring out, because I still haven't finished his review, is Mr. Freeze. So you can see next to Mr. Freeze, he is definitely shorter, and that's cool. I like that they definitely made sure that, you know, they kept him, you know, a shorter height because he is younger. And yeah, I don't know if he's like teenager age, but he's definitely, I'm liking their size comparisons with each other. And then also a figure I just did recently, Magneto. And you can see next to Marvel Legends, he definitely stands up a little bit shorter than Magneto. So you probably could have them together, like some sort of Marvel DC collab, but he does look good next to Marvel Legends as well. So yeah, size comparison, definitely really good. Now, when it comes to my final impressions, I gotta say that Mezco knocked this one out of the ballpark. This figure is amazing. From the details, to the accessories, to the articulation, this figure is a must get. I can't believe it how well that it poses, how good it looks. You know, I was a little bit nervous at first when I saw the details. I thought maybe that, you know, this would probably flake over time, but the material is a lot thicker than it's ever been, and you can still pose them, which is really good. Like, look at this pose that I got him in right now. Like, it's beautiful. Like, it just, a Mezco figure to be able to have so many dynamic poses is amazing. But I just think that this figure is awesome. I'm glad that they released it, and I hope that they do other Mezco Robin figures. The one with George Clooney. I know a lot of people don't like that George Clooney Batman, but I know that there's a lot of people that do, and I would love to see that Batman done and that Robin. What is it, Chris O'Donnell, I think his name was, but that, I just wish we could get that Robin. But I'm happy with this one nonetheless. So yeah, if you're contemplating getting this one, I definitely recommend it. It's a must get. It's a beautiful figure. The accessories are awesome. It's just overall great. Thank you everybody for sticking through the whole video. I really appreciate you all just taking your time out of your day to watch these videos. I hope that they're informative and that they help you, or just even, you know, help you have a better day at the end of the day. That's all I'm trying to do. So I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a beautiful day. See ya.